So like I was saying in the pre-recorded video, if you're gonna make a video with the same video title, you know, that's what I was saying not to do. And you know, 2 months ago I made a video called, here we go, Organic Portals Explained. This is just an instance or example. 2 months ago. And then, when I now look at this search term up here, then we have this one by Kaye Cruz, or I Am God. 1 month ago. So that's a whole month after I first published mine. Not only does she make the same video title and does not really explain anything apart from what Quartz Crystal channel already said about a lot of organic portals being the people who were, you know, women who were raped when they were younger. That's what she goes on about in her video. You know, and there's not really any other explanation or anything, so you're definitely not explaining the theme organic portals just by saying it's people who got raped. Listen to the video, tell me I'm wrong. But then you see, by listening to it, you're going to give her views, it's going to go up more. And all the while you should be listening to a video like mine that actually explains it. So there's just one example. And what is this? Are you serious? A copyright? You're as bad as that Yona Curtis idiot who has a video on me, you know, content thief Benjamin Kallenberg. You're as bad as her with your copyright. Copyright is for ego. It's not for the species. So that's just one example of rehashing. You know how we got blockchain? We're going to go to hash graph technology and hashtagging. You know how people hashtag become your own shaman, or they hashtag something. Well, rehashing a video like that, you shouldn't do it on the exact same. I know YouTube and how people are working it, but if you're going to make a rehash, at least make a proper rehash. There's a way to do a rehash where you include more and explain much more, not much less, Kaye Cruz. So that's just one example. And then there's a lot of rehash videos coming out now, which is what I'm going into now. I just wanted to talk about. Quickly add on the end. For instance, I remember this video coming out by Jerome Strickland. Oh, where did it go? There it is. 3 months ago. A secret organic portals don't want you to know. And then you have this other guy coming out now, Alpha Male Rising channel, Organic Portal Secret, and he's just basically the overtone of the video. The overtone of the video is the exact same. This is what I'm saying not to do, because you're just rehashing it, trying to get attention to your channel. But it buggers, yeah, and that's okay, I see why you're doing it, but it buggers up the hashing just by itself, because someone has to cover 10 times more material and it gets all way too convoluted, and that's how you ruin a spirited movement like this, you know. Now listen, even Jerome Strickland says it, what that Alpha Male Rising's video's whole tone is about, and what he's saying, how organic portals don't get in trouble by the Matrix because they're the Matrix infrastructure.
If you noticed, organic portals seem to have a special power. Think about the organic portals that you work with. They seem to be able to outdo you. They seem to have this ability to be better than you. Why are they so obsessed with being better than you? It seems like they are, not only are they better than you, They they seem to do things better than you with ease. Organic portals in traffic. They cutting people off. They zigzagging in and out of traffic, driving crazy. But nothing seems to happen to them.
Nothing seems to happen to them, is what he just said there, in case my screen's not recording it properly. So that's the whole overtone of that other video, so just be aware that there's a lot of rehashing going on, and that will ruin the movement as well. So to keep the message different in each video is a good idea, and pure, but different, because that's the soul way. Okay, hello. A very sober note here. Benjamin Kallenberg, consciouszine.net, organic portal advice of video creation. Sorry, but I've got to say that don't create what other people are creating. It's not going to get you into heaven, so to speak. I'm not Christian, I'm not like that, but there is something in the idea of alignment to the afterlife, or not even to do with afterlife, just alignment with yourself. Okay? And so I've got to say, I just had a look on my mobile phone. I typed in organic portals, that's it, in YouTube search, and I looked at all the videos, and there's more and more videos being created all the time now, it seems, because there's a lot of new videos I noticed on organic portals. And I noticed, well, firstly, before I get back into that tone, thanks a lot, because I notice a lot of people, more people, let's just say, maybe not a lot, but more people putting their playlists up on their channel with my videos in it. And thanks, that's great. I'm not just appealing to the mass. If you think this is a fallacious argument, you don't understand fallacious argument, because I'm not arguing right now, you nitwit. But what I'm saying here is just a plain, straight out thanks for spreading the material, not just for my ego body's sake, but, to get the meme, the smallest unit of an idea, out into the mass stream of, I want to say consciousness, but, people are unconscious as F these days. But getting, the idea or the theme of organic portals into the mainstream, let's say. But yeah, back to what I really wanted to discuss here. So thanks everybody who's, putting my videos in their playlist. Thanks a lot, eh? Because I'm putting a lot of energy into this, and I'm trying to not just speak with my experience. I'm also, very importantly, this next note, on some channels, I'm trying my hardest not to just produce sensationalist videos where they put exclamation marks, must see this video, or organic portals are everywhere. Yeah, no shit, obviously, but what kind of a video is that, especially when you don't explain it? That's called a sensationalist video. So I'm trying my hardest not just to create these sort of sensationalist videos, and that's actually fallacious argument style, appealing to the masses. Oh, must see, exclamation mark, and blah blah blah. Those video titles, that lure you in like that, and they really don't give anything novel. Novelty has the quality of new, and depth, by the way. If you didn't know the connection of novelty with depth, I suggest you research it further. But I wanted to say, you know, don't create videos that someone else has created, because I see more of these videos coming up now to bolster their own channel. And you might say, well, listen, Ben, you got some video titles which have other people's original meme in them, like the first person to have a video title Organic Portal Universe. We all know the channel, left side of the brain. Yes, he was the first person to have a video called that. Doesn't mean you can't have that as your video title, but when you have the video, make sure you enter something new. And that's what I do when I use, if I use a video title that someone else has before me created the nomenclature, the wording. I make sure that, okay, even if I use their video wording, the title wording for the title of the video, that I enter something new within the video, that I don't just, you know, half repeat what they've said or something. That's what I'm saying here is my advice. Don't do that. For you, not because it pisses me off. I don't care. You can do that. To me, I just shrug and I go, oh my god, what are they doing to themselves? Because that's what I'm trying to say. It's advice. It's something that's going to help you. I don't care if you do this or not. To be honest, I couldn't give less of a crap. But the point is, it's going to help you align better if you bring something new and novel. Because then you're being yourself. Okay, and that's the whole idea of not being an organic portal. You know, being yourself is being your spirits. So use your experience at the very least. At the very least, use your experience if you create a video with a video title that already exists. So I can't respect that. That's what I'm saying. I can't respect someone who's making a video with a video title that's already out there, and then also, this is the point, doesn't enter anything new. It's fine, you know, use this as your video title, preventing organic portal energy stealing. That's fine, there's no problem. But when you talk about it, enter something new. You can't just go over what I've said, or even one of the things I've said. You've got to enter something new. You have to, for your sake. Don't you get it? It's got nothing to do with me. This is advice. It's for you. And I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to be your spiritual mentor. I'm just helping. What's wrong with helping? Or there's something wrong with helping people now and giving advice. It seems no matter what I do, people have a problem with it. So whatever. Have a problem with me. Go nuts with your problem. Go nuts with your problem. Anyway, so when you create an organic portal video, it's just of my random opinion, try to enter something novel. Who wants to go through YouTube, search engine and, you know, type in organic portals and see all these videos with the same, like, video title? Organic portals are everywhere. Who wants to see that? Nobody wants to see 10, 20 videos with the same video title and then not really explaining anything of how they're everywhere. If you're going to make that video, wouldn't you include some sort of number of how they're everywhere? It's 1 in 3 or it's 10 in 5 or whatever. But they don't, these channels. They just create, you know, well, they're not creating, that's my point. Create something. Create. Don't just react. Post 2012, we've become the creators in co-creative manifestation. We are now not just... We've stepped out of the passive creation. We're not just the creation. We're not reaction anymore. That's universe 1. Game 1. Game 1 was reaction. before 2012. After 2012, the eschaton 1, we are now in Universe 2, or Game 2. And this is moving from reaction to creation. So I'm Benjamin Cowenberg, consciousZine.net. I could go on this longer, but I don't want to harp on. It's a 9-minute video, that'll do. I give consultations. Yes, I've called myself a shaman before. Big deal. Do you even understand it? To shah, to usher in. To shah something, to usher, like a shepherd. You know, I'm a Shah man. Yeah, I'm also the lower resonance of a shaman, which is medicine man. Then there's the philosophy aspect of be your own shaman, and I'm that too. But I'm also all these other things, because I'm a concrescent novelty. I'm an actual souled human. I bring something new to the table. I bring myself. I bring myself to the table for you to feast on. It's all we can do here, guys. It's organic portal energy stealing universe. They say energy is never lost in physics, yeah? Yeah, that's right. Energy is never lost in organic portal universe. It's only ever stolen or passed on. It's what you're here to do. You came here for that, so you can't just whinge about it. Goes against yourself. Anyway, when you're creating an organic portal video, try your hardest to enter something new. And rehearse before the video if you have to. I don't. I like to do these videos freestyling, because then what happens is you get in a high brain flow state. It's called the holy flow. High brain flow state. And then what happens is eventually you'll come out somewhere in the video. So maybe you start with, you know, some content that you've seen or heard somewhere else, but then eventually you become you, okay? If that's the least you can do, just do that. Try to enter something new, or it's called novelty. Don't be habitual. Nobody